I like these shelters. When it rains, I like to come outside and enjoy the weather. It's raining right now. Even when it's snowing, I gotta get one of these from my house. It's pretty cool. Forgot how much they run for, but see how tall she is. Come here. Show 'em your height. All right, it's raining. Time to go back. How y'all doing today? Man, good little weather out here in Nashville, Tennessee. Right after this video, I'm heading out. I got a 5-hour drive, so I'm finna be heading out right after this video. Go get some breakfast, finish washing some clothes, and then I'm out. How we doing? 3,000 for the shelter? Could be. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Heading out to West Texas. Uh-oh. What I mean? Heading out to West Texas. What's a good company to start running sandboxes? It's got to be the #1 question I get. I don't know a good company out in West Texas for running sandboxes. I ain't been in West Texas for, it's been a couple of months. I have no idea. They come and go, so you never know. What's going on, Brandon? How's the boss life? I'm chilling. Chilling in Nashville. I don't know what the audio sound like. Why don't I buy a trailer? I'm thinking about it. Do Stevens Transport do hair tests? I have no idea. I know they do a urine test though. All companies do a urine test. I don't know about no hair test. I'm not sure about that. It's gonna rain pretty hard here in Nashville. Am I ever gonna go back to the oil fields? Maybe if it start booming again, but probably not. I mean, if I do go back, I'll be doing something specialized in the oil field. Like either crude oil or chemicals, or it'll be something specialized. You try to move from Swift to a hazmat company? That ain't nothing but a plan. What the audio sound like, man? The rain sound like it's stronger than me. Okay, the audio is fine. Right, my heart on my phone freezing. Uh-oh. Typical Android always freezing. Let me go back up. How do you get a free DUNS number, LLC? You've been open for 2 years. To get a DUNS number, you just apply for it. So go to dnb.com. And my phone's still freezing. Yeah, my bad. Android keep freezing on me. So the question was how to get a DUNS number. You just go on DNB and apply for it. It's free now. It's going to take 30 days to get it back, but it's free. So make sure you don't end up paying for it, because it's going to be a lot of people calling trying to charge you for a DUNS number. The DUNS number is free. You just apply for it. It takes about 30 days, maybe 60 days to get it back. They'll email it to you. Let's scroll back up. We can hear you loud and clear. That's real good then. Stop smoking. Let me see. RVT says he's doing good and take it out in the oil field. Yeah, I actually think RVT right now, if you ask me, I think he's the highest paid YouTube company driver on YouTube right now, if you ask me. Let's see. What companies to stay away from out in West Texas? Well, I don't know about West Texas. Probably all of them. Look, the oil field, a lot of y'all keep emailing me about this. The whole oil field is down, so it really don't matter what company you at. They all slow right now. If you just in the oil field right now, hauling any type of sand for any company, it's all slow. It really don't matter what company you at. So if you sitting in the truck stop trying to figure out what's going on, it's all slow. It don't matter if you switch companies or not, it's still gonna be slow. How much longer until the training is done for chemical tankers? I got like 2 more weeks. Matter of fact, training starts tomorrow, so tomorrow will be my first day training. I do need a new phone though. That's one of my top priorities. I need a new phone. I need new camera equipment, new audio. I know everybody been complaining about the microphone. We gonna get it fixed. Calm down. I'm gonna order a new microphone. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be good. The Hensley Show. He must have reopened his channel again. North Dakota Trucking says they paying. Oh, you said Dakota Trucking said they paying $13,200 out of a day out of Dallas. It's on Indeed. Per day. What's per day? I didn't see that comment. You said the oil field has been back up for like a month now. Okay. How much experience do you need? Oh, you talking about the Hensley Show been back up for a month. I thought you were talking about the oil field. I got a question for y'all. Y'all ready? I got a question. The question is, who's ready to lease a truck? I'm just playing. It's still doing good out here. I heard. You keep in touch with Justin Lewis? Yeah, I talked to Justin last week. Impala Transport, stay away from him. I heard that a couple of times about Impala. So this is what I figured I'm going to do. So we don't just ignore the elephant in the room, okay? When I get to my hotel tonight, I'm going to start working on videos to show y'all how to survive with an older truck, okay? Because they're not doing too good out there in the field. So I'm going to try to make a video to help everybody out that's got an older truck. So you guys are not, so you guys can survive. So I'm going to try to work on that video. We're going to talk about mechanics, what the fits on the truck. I'm going to work on it, okay? Now, I don't know when the video going to come out, but I'll work on it when I get to my hotel tonight, assuming I got time to work on it, right? So that's what I decided I'm going to do because I'm hearing some horror stories out there. And I'm just shaking my head. I don't know what to tell y'all. It sounded real bad, but I mean, I'm gonna try to do something about it. Some of y'all, I don't know what. Oh man, it's crazy out there. It's crazy out there. I'm telling you, we gonna try to get it fixed. We're gonna get. I mean, I'm gonna give y'all my mechanics or whatever y'all need. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna talk about how to find a mechanic. We're gonna do all that, okay? Not in the live video. I'm gonna pre-record the video, edit it, show y'all some Google Map pictures, and give y'all some addresses and stuff like that. Can you tell us the year and model of the Freightliner of my truck? Yeah, I got a 2007 truck with a 2006 Mercedes-Benz MB 4000 engine. Is it still raining or it's slowing down? Good luck and congrats. Thanks. You decided what type of engine work you're gonna do, top, bottom, all of it. So this was the advice my mechanic gave me back in January. I was just talking about this in a group chat I'm in. We was watching a Trucker Brown video, and I was telling them about some information my mechanic told me back in January. So back in January, my mechanic had told me when I was at the shop. This was my mechanic in Odessa, right? I forgot the name of the shop. Can't think of the name of the shop, but it's at 115 in Odessa, Texas. It's behind Blue Beacon on exit 115 behind Blue Beacon. That's the exit with Loves also. But my mechanic had told me, he said, hey, look, if you want this Mercedes-Benz engine to see 1,000,000 miles, you got to redo the rods and mains, and you got to change out the oil pump, okay? So now he told me this back in January. We in August right now. So guess what? If the engine throw a rod, guess who fault it is? It's my fault. You know why? Because back in January, guess what my mechanic told me? He said, "Hey man, look, you got to change this, or you won't see 1,000,000 miles. So if it throw a rod, guess what? Yeah, I come on here and cry, and oh man, I gotta rebuild the engine, but it's not like somebody didn't already tell me this. Okay, so we'll talk about all that when I attempt to work on a video tonight. I'm about to start making videos about my 1990 International having transmission swap now. Speaking of transmission swap, what's the cost of swap a transmission? I'm trying to go from 10 speed to 13 speed. The price I'm seeing is about 5,000 total for that. About 4 to 5,000. Is that about what you are paying? Paid nothing, good engine. My grandpa old truck part 10 years. I was been part for 10 years. Still rolling, huh? 1990. What engine is that? You say International. I don't know what type of engine came in the truck like that. Whatever happened. Hold on. Hey, was ever thinking about driving a motor coach bus? Now, I don't do the motor coach bus. I'm too young. How was my truck? My truck is fine. I'm hoping it's fine, right? I'm hoping it's fine because I ain't seen my truck in the last 2 weeks. I'm in Nashville right now. My truck's still in Memphis, and I'm heading to another location for training. So I won't see my truck for another 2 weeks. What's that noise? Oh, it's raining outside, and then you got the dog over there. How much is that transmission swap? I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna do the top and bottom end, because it's also possible I could switch the engine out completely. I wouldn't swap 2, 13, no point. If you swap, might as well do 18 speed. Yeah, that's a good idea too. You can swap a manual transmission with an automatic. Now I don't do automatics. But yeah, you can swap it out, a manual for automatic. I seen a bull hauler. He had a C15 379 Pete with an automatic on his C15. Has a 350 big cam Cummins, gonna run it with dry box, no engine brake. Oh man, no engine brake? You ain't hitting the mountains, huh? But it's gonna be my project truck while I risk it. Training swap mechanic haven't gave price yet. He told me he had a transmission. Oh, he already got a transmission on the side for you. What's up with the pipes, Drew, bro? You still gonna put them 8s on? So when I went to San Antonio to Empire Chrome Shop, I was supposed to be getting the straight pipes, but this is what they told me. I think I was gonna get I think it was like 6-inch straight pipes. They told me if they take their muffler off and straight pipe it, the truck is gonna be so loud that I'm probably gonna lose my hearing. They said the smaller the exhaust, the louder it is. So unless I was finna go like real big or something, they said I was probably gonna lose my hearing. So I said, you know what, I'm not gonna do this. Cause what I was gonna do is I was gonna straight pipe my truck, and my exhaust I was gonna give it over to African Mamba, cause his exhaust had his exhaust had broke off. So he was gonna take my exhaust for free, and I was gonna straight pipe mine. So, but when they told me that, I was like, you know what? This ain't no good idea, man. I need my hearing. Yeah, they said, cause I wanted the small one. I wanted like I think it was 6-inch pipes. They said, yeah, we're not finna do that. Well, they would do it if I wanted it, but they didn't advise it. And anytime, somebody that you paying $90 an hour don't advise something, then you better take their advice, cause I'm pretty sure they would have liked the money. But when they telling you, oh yeah, you wanna do what? 6-inch? They say, yeah, man, how old are you again? 25? Not after you put this 6-inch straight pipe on, you won't be. And then there's a Mercedes Benz on top of that, so they say, yeah, we putting two to two together. You won't have no hearing. Hey, I am a musician who is struggling. If you could listen to my songs, I would appreciate it. Email me a link. Hey, Andrew, at the very beginning, how many times it took you to pass your road test? One time. Anytime I take a road test, is one time. Anytime I take any test, is one time. I haven't failed any tests out here in trucking. I came close though. Came close. I almost failed hazmat. I almost failed, but I passed. Hey Andrew, I got 2 years left on my shoe shine lease, but I think my head gasket is leaking. What do you think I should do? Oh man, 2 years left on the lease. What kind of truck is it? I mean, if the head gasket leaking, you gotta fix it. If you plan to keep it. Do you get the title at 2 years? And what kind of truck is it? I mean, if it's leaking, you want to take it to a mechanic. You don't want to just wait for it to break. You know, it's got to be fixed. But I mean, if you're not getting the title in the next 2 years to this truck, you know, because I'm hearing there's leases out there that you go 4 years and you just give them the keys back. Some type of straight lease program. They got it prime. I don't know anything about it, but I'm hearing after 4 years you don't even get the title. You just give them the keys back and get another lease truck. Say, how much do I charge to run my own authority? My authority is suspended right now. 2016 Cascadia. Oh man. So you got a DD15 engine. So yeah, you got to take that to a mechanic, man. And make sure he check your injector cups also. A 500,000 miles on a DD15. Make sure he check the injector cups. But yeah, if you gonna get the title in 2 years, I mean you gotta fix it. Definitely don't just let it break, because it's gonna do a lot more damage than just some head gaskets. And make sure you take it to your own mechanic. Don't just go out here to TA your loves and hope for the best. You gotta actually find a mechanic. Just call around, go on Google Maps, type in diesel shops. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they qualify now. You know, call around. You gotta ask some questions. Don't just call one shop, call like 3 of them. You know, get some price quotes. Ask them how many hours the job is, things like that. I'm looking at a 96 Freightliner FLD 120 cash truck. Yeah, I was looking at some 96s also, but I can't do nothing with it. I can't buy a truck that's 2000 or older because it's not going to work with our EODs, so. But there are some good 96 Freightliners, FLDs. I just can't use them. I want to pour a reefer. Any info on the reefer trailer? What do you mean info on the reefer trailer? What type of info? Don't pay more than $15,000? is that the type of info? Get the iPhone XR. I don't like iPhones, man. iPhone gave me a bad taste in my mouth, man. When I was at Prime Meat, when they had sent me a bus ticket to Prime Meat, this is what happened. I bought an iPhone right before I caught the bus up to Prime Meat Terminal. The second day in orientation, I hear my phone in this pocket right here, right? I bent over to tie my shoe, phone fell, whole entire screen cracked. I didn't have no insurance on it. I said I'll never buy an iPhone again. And that was the end of me ever buying an iPhone again. It was the second day. I paid cash for it, no insurance. I got it straight off Amazon. Oh, it was a sad day. My brother said, drop me some money before you leave. He must be in the house watching me. The Galaxy 10S. You know what? I've been thinking about getting me the Galaxy 10S. That's probably is what I'm gonna get. It probably will be a Galaxy phone. I start my first trucking job tomorrow morning hauling lumber on a 53-inch flatbed. Do you have any real-world experience tips? I really don't have no tips on flatbed. I ain't got too much experience with it, especially hauling lumber. Well, I guess I was hauling somewhat lumber, but not really. I don't really have no flatbed tips. Do the oil field as an owner-operator? I'm not sure what that means. The Galaxy S10 Plus isn't pretty good. I bought my truck, $13,000, 5 years ago, pulling containers in the port, still got it, and running great. Much respect to Andrew. Man, that was 5 years ago, $13,000. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all about a truck is if y'all go out here and buy trucks and it's got 1,000,000 miles on it, okay, you need to understand that these engines, especially in an older truck, they was only designed to do 1,000,000 miles. So if you buy a truck with 1,000,000 miles, make sure you already have the money to do engine work on it. Any type of end frame, because I don't know how many more miles y'all expect to get out of a 1,000,000-mile truck. I mean, it was only designed to do 1,000,000 miles. So I don't know if y'all think y'all finna do 2 million in it or 3 million. I don't know what y'all thinking, but you know. But don't worry, we're gonna try to cover all that in the next video, and that way y'all can survive a little bit, because it's getting crazy out here. Like my truck right now, it's only got 750,000 miles. My mechanic already told me if I don't rebuild the bottom ends, it's not gonna see 1,000,000. There's no guessing about it. Raining pretty hard out here. So I think going in the oil field for about 6 months is a good idea. As a company driver, it could be, yeah. It could be a good idea. You gotta pick the right company also, but yeah, it could be a good idea. Learning a new skill is always a good idea. That's a company driver though. Now, I don't recommend you drag no type of truck down to the oil field right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not doing good enough for owner operators, but if you're a company driver, that's a good way to learn a new skill. So I hit a stroke 3 or 4 months ago, and right now I'm about to hit the Roadmasters. What's the price for Roadmasters? I don't recommend Roadmasters. I don't recommend Roadmasters because of the price. You know, I'm hearing like $10,000 to go to Roadmasters. Now, if you're doing it, if it's free for you, then it's all right. But I don't recommend Roadmasters unless you got a way. You know what I'm saying? You got the price covered. I don't know what Roadmasters charge. Now, that was $10,000. That was a couple of months ago. It could be $15,000, $20,000 now. That's why I'm asking you. Would I go back to the oil field? Probably in the future. It just depends, you know. The oil field got to pick back up for us to return, though. You said, how long did I stay at Prime? So, when I went to Prime Inc., I didn't even make it to TNT fans. I didn't even get my CDL through Prime Inc. This is what happened to me. I got with a lease driver. That's right, a lease driver. And hell, we headed up to Boston, Massachusetts. And you know, I got tired of my trainer. every time it was my turn to drive, he would go in the bunk and close the curtains. I didn't know how to drive the truck. It was a manual truck. I think it was a 10-speed. I don't remember, but he would go back in and sleep. And after I kept complaining. So when we got to Boston, Massachusetts, the terminal called my trainer. They told him to drop me off in Boston, Massachusetts at Greyhound. So we pulled up the Greyhound, and he put me and my bags on the side of it right there in front of Greyhound, and that was it. In the wintertime, so that's how that worked out with me and Prime. They didn't get a penny from me either. They do make you sign some type of, at the time it was a promissory note. I forgot what the price was, maybe like $3,000, $4,000. They didn't get a penny from me. Not one red cent. No, I'm not back in the oil field. I left the oil field like 2 months ago, or maybe 3 months ago. Yeah, they bought me a bus ticket. They gotta buy you a bus ticket back home. I mean, I didn't have no money, so I was crying all the way home. I said, man, I can't believe these folks did this to me, man. I'm up in Boston, Massachusetts in the wintertime. It's like 10 degrees outside. They got snow this high. And they done dropped me off, me and my book bag out all the bags. Cause I was new, you're a rookie. You got like 3, 4, 5 bags with you for no reason. I said, man, look at all these bags, man. How we gonna, Greyhound will charge it like, I think after 2 bags, they started charging like $50 a bag or something. I said, man, it's crazy. They didn't even take me back to the terminal. They just dropped me off right in front of Greyhound. It was a long ride home, and it was 34 hours on the bus. 34 hours. That was from Boston, Massachusetts, right here to Nashville. Why didn't you find another trainer? There wasn't no option. That ain't the option that the terminal gave my trainer. They just called and told him to drop me off right there in Boston, Massachusetts at Greyhound. The end. So once I got home, I called Knight, and Knight said, just come on over to Olive Branch, Mississippi. So they sent me a bus ticket from here to Olive Branch, Mississippi, and that's how I got to Knight. Then I got my CDL with Knight and kept it moving. Yeah, they just dropped me off. Wintertime, freezing cold. They didn't ask me they didn't even talk to me. They did all talking with the trainer. They didn't ask me nothing. They didn't ask me, hey man, how things been going? Is everything all right with trainer? They didn't ask me nothing. They didn't call my phone, nothing. You said Roadmasters, you paid $7,200 back in 2013. It's a lot of money. I paid $0 for my CDL. But then again, I went to Knight, stayed for a year. That's why I was free. But, man, I guess I'm finna get up out of here, man. And make this video. Either later on tonight or whenever I get some free time, I'm gonna help y'all if y'all got older trucks, y'all going out buying an older truck. Help y'all survive out here, so y'all don't run yourselves out of business. And I guess I'll get back to y'all in the next video.